Dan, great to see you. Welcome back to Perth. It's been over a year now since we've seen you in the Octagon. Just bring us in on what's been happening in your world.
Just drawing on myself and breaking my arm. That's about all I've been up to. But honestly, between that, just a lot of time spent in the gym as well, and just improving behind the scenes. And that's it. You don't stop training when you're injured or sick or this and that. You'd never get any training done. So you just work around injuries.
Take us in kind of that back-to-back breaking arm, really, wasn't it? The frustrations and just how you've worked yourself back from that.
Yeah, there's no real working way back from it. Like, I broke it in the fight, fixed it, rushed back because I wanted to fight that Bobby Green, and then re-broke it my second and last sparring session. So it just kind of, bro, it is what it is. You just take it on the chin. You took a risk. You took a gamble. It didn't play out. I didn't sit around licking my wounds about it. You're obviously not going to be... you don't dedicate yourself to being a full-time professional cage fighter since you're a teenager and not expect injuries to happen. It's just part and parcel of the sport. So to sit around and cry about it is it's a bit silly.
Was there anyone trying to pull you back from rushing back? Was there people you feel like you maybe should have listened to?
Yeah, heaps of people, of course, but my ears are painted on me. That's...
How has the recuperation been this time around, and how's the body feeling, I guess?
Good. It's been cool to not get hit in the head for about a year, especially at this stage. Been in a few wars. So, just take a full year off and just get refreshed. It's been pretty incredible.
Did the hunger grow while you were outside, while you weren't fighting, Dan?
Oh, definitely, bro. Do you get hungry when you don't eat? That's just the game. You get fired up. Man, I'm just itching to get back in there and show the level that I've kind of got to. I just feel like everything's come together now, and I'm becoming like a complete fighter in the last year.
Just take us inside that a little bit more. How has that developed?
Well, I got in the UFC when I was 24. I was very young, and I was just not a very well-developed fighter. It was probably a bit sooner than I should have been in, and I was good at a couple of things. If you go back and watch those fights, I was just a forward pressure fighter that used to try and pressure you and fight on the inside. So to develop my skills and add new things into my arsenal in the UFC against the best fighter in the world and best fighters in the world, obviously you're going to take some knocks. That's why they call it a development phase. But I've been doing that. I've been adding new things to my game consistently over the last 10 years. And now it's time. I've tested all these different things. Now it's time to put them all together and to truly fight at the level and capability which I think I am.
Talking with Kai and Izzy last month in Sydney, they were talking about the changes at CKB, how you guys have been, I think Kai said, upgrading the software. Just take us inside what you've seen and how that's developed in your mind.
Yeah, they brought old Big Bad Bill in from the Olympic team, and he's doing all this. It's not my department, Kuba. I show up, I touch gloves, and I try to take people's heads off. That's not... It's over my pay grade, but I'm definitely feeling good. My strength and conditioning coach has said that I've breaking all of my records, and I don't even look, mate. I don't even know how much weight or what heart rate is doing what. I'm not a numbers guy. But he's saying, you're 34 and you're now breaking all your records. You're the fittest and strongest you've ever been. So that's proofs in the pudding that this new system's working.
What have you seen in Izzy on his comeback trail? A lot of people, Kai was saying, different, turning up not only on time but early. What can you tell us about him?
Oh yeah, no, he's scary inside the gym. Usually I'm chopping at his heels like a little chihuahua trying to piss him off, but this camp I just stay right away from the cop. He's scary. He's hitting hard. He's scary. He's at 100% now, taking some time off to recover and get his body to the position it needs to be in, and I'm expecting big things.
What is it that you love about the sport, Dan? What keeps you coming back?
There's no drug like that in the world, mate. When you step out in front of 10, 20, 50,000 people and they're all screaming for another man's head and you give it to them, there ain't no drug like that on the face of the earth.
Talk to me about your opponent this weekend, Mateusz Gamrot. He's on a 3-fight win streak of his own, creating a bit of buzz at lightweight. What kind of opponent does he present as?
Yeah, he's good at what he does. Like he knows how to get his hand raised. He's good at what he does. He's good at shutting guys down. Like he's a very like it's definitely warranted. He's all right.
You're a veteran now, Dan. You've fought some of the who's who, not only in the division but in the UFC. Full stop. Do you still get the same buzz, the excitement, the nerves? Just what's the mentality, I guess, for you?
Yeah, it's like you need more. You need more. Like you obviously make your UFC debut and you're like down here on the prelims, like off to the left on Fight Pass, and then you win that. But the next time you fight, you need like a bigger rush. The next time you fight, you need a bigger rush. Then you're in the rankings, then you're on pay-per-view, then you're a main event, main card. Like the rush needs to be bigger. So for me, it's about moments. That's why I was so hell-bent on being a part of this card, was because, Israel's here, Kai's here. Like, it's a huge moment for our team. And now I get a number 5 in the world. Like, the pressure's on, year off. Like, now there's enough at stake to wake me up and get me out of bed. Like, now I'm awake. If they told you, oh, no, you're going to fight on an Apex card on Fight Pass, like, brother, I'm not getting out of bed for that. Like, there's not enough adrenaline there to get me spiked.
It's a bit like Izzy saying he's coming for heads and names, not belts. It's kind of similar mentality for you, right?
Stakes, brother. I need higher stakes.
How do you envisage the path to victory then on Sunday?
Yeah, it's like, it can go like one or two ways. It's obviously if I can keep it at range and he can't cover that distance, it's going to be a long night, like kind of like a slow death, getting drowned. Or like worst case scenario I'm prepared for as well. He grabs a hold of me, squeezes me for 2.5 rounds. I get back to my feet and I look up at that clock and there's a minute, there's 30 seconds left on that clock. I'm going to let these things go. I'm going to put a hole in this boy's head. So whether it's best case, worst case scenario, I'm prepared for absolutely everything.
I think it's your first time fighting in Perth. Yeah, but you've sampled the RAC Arena atmosphere. What are you expecting?
Oh, that's right. That was, I was there for the last event here in Perth. That was one of the best live crowds I've been a part of. So I'm expecting real big things, and then I'm coming through. To put on a show for everyone.
And finally, Izzy's going to win. How is he going to beat Dricus in the main event?
I think he stops him. I think he's hitting too hard. I'd be very surprised if Dricus will be able to take the kind of power which he's throwing at now. So, yeah, I think he stops him.